Hi everybody, I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts and we're doing the recipe keeper. It's not really a cookbook. I guess it is a cookbook after you get the recipes in, but it's blank pages with keepers for your own recipes, whether they're heritage, saved from whatever, torn out of a magazine. And I've played with the cover a bit, and I've decided that I'm going to use my Your Story binder. I'll do a separate video on that. But first, before I bind this all together, I need to get the ephemera in there so that I know what the height is. Okay, so now you're caught up to speed. I've been watching some cool channels. I went to By Mimi with Love this morning, and I think it's a recent video. She was talking about a channel. Oh, gosh, I can do straight, maybe. Melody Made. So I went to her channel. She's got a great channel. I'm going to make this a pocket, so it'll be a double pocket. Jeez, that was super hard. We are gearing up for the 4th of July. I don't know that we're really going to do anything. We're talking about maybe having friends over, but I don't really even know about that yet. What are you all doing? I'm loving all the comments and suggestions about this book. I like that little pocket. I love this. It just looks old to me. So now you could put a card back here, and maybe we should just do that. Maybe we ought to make one and put it back. It seems to me it's too small. Let's look. Let's just see. Well, it might work, but not right now. So it's got to dry. So we'll let it do that. We'll let it dry and think about itself. Let's make, I wanted to do just some corners. So let me grab that. I think that print's too big. And it doesn't have to be corners. I could do like a side tuck, so this would work for that. I kind of like this. I'm going to cut this up. Thinking. So, let's take this off first so I know what I got here. I love that they've decorated the branding bands. I wonder if I could use that. Well, yeah, I could. Let's do that. So I have been a little AWOL. I have been watching YouTube. I've been trying to comment and such. Tammy, I've been watching your escapades. But I have other stuff. They expect me to act like an adult in other areas of my life and do boring things like I don't even know, all kinds of computer stuff, which is not my fave, you know? And because it's not my favorite, it takes me a bit of time and effort to do it. Okay, let me get my paper here. Did we skip one? Let's see. I want to skip one. Oh, no, we didn't, because we're going to do this. So what I was thinking is just so you could stick a card in there. You know? You know what I'm talking about? And I really like that folded thing. Tammy, I noticed on your last video that you work at your tummy just like I do. Sometimes your project is out of range. Did you know that? I do it all the time. It's so easy. I even put a piece of tape down here, right there. Didn't work. I just worked right past it. I need curbing. It'll stop the paper from sliding down. It's just, that's where we're comfortable working, you know, down there, not close to your body. Yeah, this will be perfect. Yeah, I've really gone back and forth with the cover. I put some waxed binding string in the holes and did the binding. I actually tied it and everything, but it went like this. It just, oh, my phone just fell. Hold on, guys. How's that? You better? It's the holder. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'll keep checking it in case you fall. And yeah, it went like this. So that's not good enough for me. Oh, this will be great. It's perfect. It's the same kind of thing. Okay, so let's put it, let's say we're gonna go like that. So then it would need to be like that. Let's just put a little dot or something under there and under here. Let's see if that actually works. So, like I often do, I brought it to my husband and said, here's what I want. How can I accomplish that? And he came up with some ideas, and I've even thought about metal prongs. Those would be so slick. You could buy them anywhere. In fact, I only have like 1,000 of them in my stash. But they won't fit through these holes. I don't think. The ones I have won't. I don't know if I could get some that would. I want to put something on here as a focal point. That's cute. I don't care for the top of that lady's head. I like that. Maybe I'll do that. Let's not overthink it. Let's just do this. Yeah, I've watched quite a few neat channels. I talked about this gal once before, the needy homesteader, and needy is with a K, as in needy bread. She and her family were coming home from something. I can't remember. I think it was church. And they were struck by a drunk driver. And, oh yeah, that will be great. It has stitching on it. I'm not going to care about that. They were struck by a drunk driver. Her husband was killed. The children, some were injured. She has 8 children. She had, I think, 3 or 4 of them with her. Anyway, she sustained horrific injuries and was in a coma for quite some time. She had 2 broken ankles, I think, 2 fractured wrists, a serious head injury, neck injury. She broke her pelvis. It was bad, really bad. How she lived, my gosh, she must have just lived for her children because, oh, no, you're crooked. Anyway, God, my heart just went out to this woman. And she wasn't on YouTube for a while. And I noticed this morning that she's back. Big smiles. And her father was on video with her. In the past, her husband and her did their channel. And it was all about farm life and country life and stuff. Just, just a real low-key. I know that's blurry. I don't care. So I just really enjoy her channel, and I'm so grateful to see that she was back. I don't know if this is going to work or not. See, this is the beauty of this whole book, is I can just disregard this entire page if I foul it up. I like that it's crooked. It does stick just like that. It would probably stick better here, though. Yeah, let's do that. For now, anyway. So that's a great channel if you like, cooking and country life kind of stuff. I'm not going to do every single page because the book will just be gigantic. But I do want a way for them to store recipes. That's what it's all about. So I do want tucks and things. Let's get a new one. Let's get a new page. Are you still there? Yeah, okay. I really like that. I might put it on the tab with yeah, let's cut these up. I might put those kinds of things in, like on the, what am I trying to say? The dividers. Oh, it was hard. So what are you all doing in the States for the 4th of July? I've never been one to go all out. When the kids were little, we did the usual suspects. We went to the fireworks and we barbecued and we had friends over and they let off fireworks. And But honestly, fireworks don't do a thing for me. Pardon me. Don't care to watch them. They're okay. They're beautiful. You know, they do light up the sky. Great. But I don't know. I'm excited to show you guys this tool. It's called I'm pretty sure I remember the name right. Your Story Binder and Laminator. It was included in a big set of things, a big, a lot that I bought on Marketplace, on Facebook Marketplace. I bought a bunch of scrapbooking stuff and whatever. The binder, I know it was really inexpensive. It might have been $10, but I don't think so. But she had them all in. I bought the whole lot, so I got a discount. I know it wasn't much because I wouldn't have spent much, but I had no idea what it was. I like that. I'm going to put just a swirly stitch on it. Anyway, it's a pretty cool tool. You can let me find a stitch. Oh, I'm just going to straight stitch. Who am I trying to kid? Anyway, you can just use it as a laminator. Or you can gather a bunch of papers together and it will bind them all together with heat and glue. So it's not like a cinch at all. And I don't know, I guess they make them. I saw one on Amazon, so they must still make them. It's from Provo Crafts, but I'm sure you can get them used because it's an old thing. You know, it's not. At least I think it's an old thing. If you are a seller and you know better, please correct me. But anyway, I forget I have it, so I don't use it like I should. In fact, I went out and bought a laminator couple years ago, and I didn't even need it. I could have just used doesn't that look cute? Could have just used this binder thing. Anyway, I'll do a video on it because it's a cool tool, and if you bump across a used one that somebody's selling, you know, maybe they're not going to scrapbook anymore or something, and it's a good price, I'd snag it if I were you. I like mine. And I think I'm fairly sure that's what I want to use. I don't know if I'll be able to do this or not. Let's just see. I should have thought of that. I'm just going to do it, I guess. I had to squint. That hurt. I don't know if that stitching will come out now or not. Maybe I'll put a little glue on there. I think that's what I'm going to do with this cover. But I want to make sure that I have the depth all figured out prior to doing that. Jane, was it you that commented on the tabs? I thought I understood what if it was you, that I had them flip the other way or something. I thought I understood it, but then when I picked the book up, I was looking at them, and I'm like, what? I don't understand. There's something about flip them over and they'll be right, but they're the same on each side. I don't understand. Help me, girl, help me. That reminds me of old wallpaper. Nothing like waiting for glue to dry, right? I don't think I've done much in here without you guys. I think I did take all the corners off of these just to make things a little faster. I am going to put a weight of some kind on that. Okay, I'm going to use this on that one I just made. So I'll tuck it over there, and then I'm going to do this one, and let's punch the hole, right? No, we're not. This is a recipe card. We're starting into the bad heat wave that everybody's had. It's hot. I mean, it is. I'm grateful for central AC, but we're not suffering like some are. You know, like in Las Vegas. I don't even know how they live. You know, I lived in Vegas for a few years. And this is the one I need the punch in. Carol, get the punch. Try this. Let's try this one. You still there? Yep. Okay. I love that you can see this from the, you know, when you put it in like that. I love that. My husband and I were on the deck this morning having coffee, and I'm gonna, let's see, what am I gonna do? I don't want these back to back. I want to put, let's put a little strip. And lo and behold, a turkey buzzard flew by. And if you haven't seen a turkey buzzard, they look like they're made of leftover parts. That's the only way I can describe them. They're huge. And close up, they're ugly. I mean, sorry to all the turkey buzzards out there, but really, they are. I'll save that maybe for a tab. They look like a turkey in the face. You know, they have a red, real deep red head, and what is that called that hangs down? Dauble? Something like that. Anyway, they have that, and then they have gigantic wings, bigger than a bald eagle. They're huge. The first time I ever saw a turkey buzzard was a very scary experience. It was at our farm, and I went out to feed my sheep and chickens and everything. And I had my dogs with me. We had 2 Australian shepherds that helped us on the farm. And I went through the gate, and I looked up in the trees, and there was big black somethings in all of the trees were all a big line all along the fence line, and they're gigantic cottonwoods. You know, they're really big. You see them along farm fences all the time. They're really common. And they look like cats or dogs or something. They were gigantic, huge. I mean, if I had to put a weight, I'd say they looked like they were maybe 35 pounds. And there was at least 50. And I stood there just going, what is that? I knew they weren't owls. I knew they weren't eagles. There was a mother brown eagle, or no, hawk. She was huge. She was, I think she was a hawk that lived on our property, and she would have babies every year, and she was a terrible mother. And she would kick them out of the nest, and they would be crying, and we'd have to gather them up and chase them and gather them up and we called him the hawk guy, because she couldn't teach him to fly, and so they'd just be on the ground starving. Anyway, I knew it wasn't her. I knew that those were not hers, and there was at least 50, and I'm not exaggerating. There was a whole flock setting on the branches of these trees, and they were so heavy that the branches were bending. I was totally freaked out. I turned back around and gently walked back into the house, gathered up the dogs, and got my husband and said, help, because I assumed they were there to get my chickens and lambs. They could easily cart off a lamb. And I had no idea what I was looking at. No idea at all. And I think I called the bird guy. Pretty sure that's how I found out what they were. And he said, I told him, you know, they're really ugly. They've got flaming red heads and huge beaks. And their talons look like, I mean, they looked 4 inches long. I mean, they were the weirdest looking creatures. And he said, yeah, I think they're turkey buzzards. I think it was him that told me that. This is before Google. Oh, my husband's home. He went for a little ride. So, anyway, that's how I figured out what a turkey buzzard looks like. And we had 2 of them out on our deck this morning. Now I like them. They don't scare me, but I won't let my dogs hang around. I think they could probably try to haul one of my dogs off. I think my dog would probably go nuts and try to kill it. But we don't even want to go through that. So anyway, that's what our morning was like. Sitting out there in this gigantic bird. They're beautiful to watch. I don't know where my phone is. Oh, there's a P. Oh, there's my phone. Let me turn it off. I'll just tell him what I'm doing. So look those up. They're pretty cool. Once you figure out what they are, they're still, you know, a force to be reckoned with, I think, in the bird world. keep forgetting to order another set of these. If I had another set, then I would have doubles, and it would be so much better. I just keep forgetting. I like that. I'm going to keep that out. I might use it again. I'm glad I'm not the only one that's thinking about Christmas books. It's pretty hard not to. I mean, they just have so many cool papers, and yeah, that is boring. Can you see it? Boring. What to do? Let's see. Should we put a bag on there? I don't think these fit. No, they don't. Huh. This one's dry. Well, sort of. Let's put recipe on this one too. Right there. I love that these are blank and double-sided. That doesn't look like the right spelling. Do you ever look at a word? I gotta make sure. Do you ever look at a simple word like then or something, and you look at it so much you're like, is that how you spell that? Yep, it is. Okay, I believe you. Yeah, that's just boring. We can do much better than that. Let me grab some paper. I really like this. I actually was going to put it on the cover and then changed my other mind. Yeah, well, that didn't do much for me. I have so many cool papers. Oh, here we go. Where's my stash of... This is kind of what I was going for. Yeah, let's cut it with a cutter because I'm so bad. I don't know if that's right. Oh, geez, why was that so hard? I'll bet this one's too big. Yep. Yep. That's okay. We'll use it on another page. Let's just do this one. So anyway, I didn't get to film them. I was actually going to and share it with you guys, but my iPad wouldn't turn on the video for some weird reason. I don't know why. I haven't dug out the watercolors. I really don't feel like I've been very productive lately. I have to do grown-up stuff. I really resent it. Can you hear the whine? I really resent it. That's simple, but nice. I like it. Okay. I'm not sure who I'm trying to convince, really. Maybe me. Not sure. Now for this one, we need just a little something. Just a little something. Maybe what we need is like break it into Fort Knox. I need a straight edge. Where is my little tiny metal ruler? Well, I can use it. No, I can't. My credit card is so gummed up. It won't work. There's no way. What do I have? I'm looking behind me where, oh, I see it. All my rulers are. Perfect. So maybe what I'll do is, I know, we'll do recipe on one side, method on the back side. Kind of. I'm making the mistake of using my own edge as a starting point, which is not a good idea because I probably didn't get it straight. Maybe I better do this. Yeah, see, I can already see it's wrong. Well, you know what? It's fine. It's crooked. Yeah, on I think it's From Mimi with Love, by Mimi with Love. She did an ATC card for Melody from Melody Maids, channel, and I'm not going to do any more because it's too crooked. I had no idea what an ATC was, so I had to look it up. And it's an artist's trading card. It was cute. She did a little window. It was like a specimen card, you know. Oh, look at this. That'll look great. Let's put a corner on there. I don't want them to get this and be afraid to write in it. So I deliberately want to leave space. Well, we might as well. Let's see, maybe I'll cut a strip. I'm trying to think of what's the best way to get my corners. Well, that doesn't look straight. Okay, it says it's straight. That is not straight. Fine. Okay, so let's make it kind of big. Oh, adorable. And then let's put one, we'll cut the other side. I know that's not right. That's one of those, what's it called, that I never can remember. It's got 3 sides, but they aren't equal. I always want to call them a cyclops. What's it called? Somebody out there took geometry. Oh, that's so cute. Let's do this. Well, I don't know. Let's look. If I did it like that, it wouldn't make any sense at all. If I do it like that, I'll have to cut it. No, doesn't look right. And I love these old-fashioned daisies too. Just a quiet day, guys. Not a lot of super fantabulous stuff. So I hope you are kicking back and just hanging out with me. Yeah, I think that's just enough. Very simple. I like it. It's not wanting to stick. It does feel strange working with white papers, you know. All right, let's do this one now. We have another card. I made several. Might use that. Yep, that's cute. Let's do that. Or we could do that. No. No. I don't think it'll fit this way. No, because they're the same size basically. Oh no, this one's bigger. Let's go ahead and put a word on it. I could use another color. Oh, that's so crooked. Oh, not as bad as it looked. I may go back and sew these. I don't know. I don't know how practical that is to have thread, you know, when you're handling food. And yeah, I think just simple is going to be great. And I don't know about the back sides. I guess we could put a little band on there. Couldn't we? Sure. Oh, I need to take my scissors downstairs and really scrub them. I'm just going to glue it down like it is. And then trim the edge, you know, so that I get it exactly right. It's a lot of pages. I think was there 25, I think? Why are you coming up? Stay down. This has a slick finish to it on one side, even though it's cardstock. I want to use some of this old paper that I have from these old cookbooks, but I'm going to wait. I think I might use them for the divider pages because they have like one page that I really like that I tore out said meat and poultry. So I think that would be good. Should we try to use this corner page? It's side up down again. That's not going to work. Yeah, has to go like that. Well, it's going to have to be trimmed because I didn't cut it straight. What do I have over here that I can put on that page? I found this in all my old scrapbook paper. Let's see if anything pops out. Well, that's cute. This is so old, I don't trust that there's any. It is a little sticky, but we're going to help it along. What did I just stamped the wrong side. Oh. Well, alrighty then. Okay, that's okay, but let's put something in the corner right here. Let's just keep it simple. Simple. It's kind of hard to do when you're used to really embellishing everything to the max, you know? Okay, I think it's time to switch papers. Let's see what our time is. Shoot. We're about out of time. I think this might be a good breaking point because it looks like we're reaching the top of our hour. So I still have this ephemera. Look at those, aren't they adorable? I love them. To put in. And I think this one's probably my favorite. And I also want to make some more to put in. We'll put those up there. But during our time now, we were able to decorate how many pages? I wonder if I should put one behind there so she knows it's a pocket. Yeah, let's do that. I'll decorate that up. This is not going to stay. So, I'll have to fix that. I might sew around it. Oh, I can't. It's too thick. There's 2. There's 3. 4, 5, 6. So we need to do the backs of those pages, put a little tuck or something. That'll be 12 recipe holders. Yeah. See, I don't understand. If I turn the tab upside down, are you saying turn it this way? Like, it could be on the bottom or the top? I did that with some of them. So I didn't understand. I thought I understood when I read it. I was like, yeah. But then I looked at these and went, wait a minute. They are the same size front and back. At least they look that way to me. So tell me what you're thinking. Okay, guys. And I did get these. Did I? Yeah, we did this together. I thought I would just put blank cards back here for them. Okay, guys. We're moving right along. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Let's all take care of each other. Bye.